Welcome to Restore 2023. Today we're reading Isaiah chapters 55 and 56. In Isaiah chapter 40, the prophet had been told to comfort my people. Their exile is over and their iniquity is pardoned. And now in chapter 55, the prophet announces a wonderful invitation to a sumptuous celebratory feast provided free of charge by God himself. Because you see, God is keeping his covenant with David, and he's refreshing and building up his people again. He's glorifying them to shine among the nations. He's making them an attraction which draws others to their God. The invitation is for real. The Lord is near them. Right now, he's warm towards them and is easily found. So whatever unscrupulous practices they may have learned in Babylon, let the wicked and the unrighteous forsake their ways straight away. They can take advantage of God's wonderful offer of mercy and abundant forgiveness. Because as surely as the rain and snow watered the earth, making it fruitful, so this prophetic word of forgiveness will be fulfilled so emphatically that the people will go out with joy and be led out in peace while all nature rejoices with them and flourishes. Even the scraggly desert plants which have prospered until now will die off and be replaced by well-watered cypress and evergreen myrtle bushes. In chapter 56, the salvation of God is offered to others who until now have been excluded. Eunuchs, for example, had been forbidden by law in Deuteronomy 23 verse 1 from admission to the assembly of the Lord. You'll probably remember how 3 times in his closing prayer, Nehemiah the eunuch pleaded, "Remember me, O God, for good." Well, God has remembered. And now the gospel promise has widened because, well, as Peter expressed it in New Testament parlance, God is not willing that any should perish. And all who hold fast his covenant will be welcomed. And this extends also to foreigners. When they join themselves to the Lord, when they love his name and hold fast the covenant, they'll also be allowed to enter joyfully into the house of the Lord, because it's a house of prayer for all nations. However, at the end of the chapter, there's a sudden change of mood. For all the overflow of God's grace to his people, there are still leaders among them who care nothing for law, or faith, or justice, or anything but themselves. Isaiah characterises them as dogs, lazy, self-serving degenerates. And his expose continues on into chapter 57. And if these leaders don't wake up, their end will be a sorry one.